Ever feel like a woman is sending you signals, but you're not sure how to read them? These aren't just casual questions. They're her way of dropping hints that she's interested. Stick around, because today we're decoding the 6 key questions women ask when they like you. When a woman asks you if you have any plans for the weekend, it might seem like an innocent question, right? Something you could easily brush off as small talk or just polite curiosity. But don't be fooled. It's so much more than that. This question is her way of dipping her toes into the waters of your availability. She's not just asking to fill her schedule. She's asking because she wants to know if there's room for her in it. Think about it. Would she be asking if she weren't interested in spending time with you? Probably not. When she throws this question your way, your response is critical. You could play it cool and give her a vague answer like, not much, just the usual. But why settle for boring when you could seize the opportunity? This is your chance to take the reins and steer the conversation toward something exciting. Imagine saying, I don't have plans yet. Are you about to suggest something fun? Not only does this show confidence, but it also makes it clear that you're open to spending time together. Plus, it keeps the vibe light and playful, which is exactly what you want in these moments. And if she doesn't immediately suggest anything, no problem. This is where you step in and take the lead. Propose something that aligns with her interests, or better yet, something you've been wanting to do that she might enjoy too. Whether it's checking out a new coffee spot, going for a casual hike, or catching a movie, the key is to make it feel effortless and fun. Trust me, if she's asking this question, she's ready to say yes to the right suggestion. Now, let's move on to another classic question that might seem harmless, but holds a world of meaning. Have you seen that new movie, show, or place? At first glance, this might feel like the kind of casual chatter you with anyone, but don't underestimate its significance. When she brings up a trending movie, a popular TV series, or a new spot in town, she's doing more than just making small talk. She's fishing for common ground, something you both can connect over. Why? Because shared interests are the foundation of any strong connection. Let's break this down. If she mentions a movie or a show, it's not just about whether you've seen it or not. It's about gauging your taste, seeing if your vibe aligns with hers. And here's the beauty of it. Whether you've seen it or not, you have an opportunity to take the conversation to the next level. If you've seen it, share your thoughts enthusiastically, but don't stop there. Say something like, yeah, I loved it. If you're into that, there's this other one you should check out. We could watch it together sometime. See what you did there? You casually planted the idea of spending time together. Now, if you haven't seen it, don't worry. That's your chance to suggest making it a shared experience. You could say, no, but I've heard it's great. How about we watch it together and see what all the hype is about? Simple, direct, and it opens the door to planning something fun. The same principle applies if she brings up a new restaurant or hangout spot. She's not just making conversation, she's giving you a nudge to suggest a date. Pay attention to the hints, and don't let these moments pass you by. Next, we come to a slightly more personal question. What's your favorite way to relax after a long day? On the surface, this might seem like harmless curiosity, but think again. When she asks you about your downtime, she's peeling back a layer, trying to get a glimpse of who you really are. This is about more than just hobbies or routines. It's about compatibility. She's wondering if your idea of relaxation matches hers, and more importantly, if there's a way for her to share those moments with you. So how do you respond? Be authentic, but also be strategic. If you love hitting the gym or going for a run, share that. But add something like, it's even better when you have someone to go with. It makes it way more fun. See what you're doing there? You're leaving the door open for her to step into that role. Or maybe your idea of unwinding is more low-key, like binge watching your favorite series or diving into a good book. That's fine too. You could say, I love a good Netflix session. It's even better with the right company. What about you? What's your go-to way to unwind? Her answer will tell you a lot. If she mentions something similar to yours, bingo, you've found a shared interest to build on. If it's different, use it as a chance to show curiosity about her world. The point is to create a vibe where she feels like your downtime could easily include her. This isn't just about sharing preferences, it's about building a picture of how your lives could intertwine. Now let's talk about food, one of the most universal ways to connect. When a woman asks you, "Do you enjoy cooking or trying new restaurants?" she's not just interested in whether you prefer home-cooked meals or takeout. This question is about exploring shared experiences. Food isn't just nourishment, it's culture, adventure, and intimacy rolled into one. If you're someone who loves to cook, this is your moment to shine. You could say, "Yeah, I love experimenting in the kitchen. What about you? Are you more of a cook or a taste tester?" This kind of playful banter not only keeps the mood light, but also opens the door to suggesting a cooking date. Imagine saying, "You should join me sometime. I make a mean pasta." That's an invitation that's hard to resist. On the flip side, if you're more into dining out, don't shy away from showing your enthusiasm. Mention a spot you've been wanting to try and say, "I've heard great things about this place. Maybe we could check it out together." The key here is to make her feel included in your world, whether that's through cooking, dining, or simply sharing your culinary adventures. Food has a magical way of bringing people closer, so don't underestimate the power of this question. Now let's shift gears to something a bit deeper. What's your idea of a perfect day? This isn't just a casual question, it's an invitation to dream together. When she asks this, she's not just curious about your ideal scenarios. She's imagining whether her perfect day could align with yours. This is about compatibility on a larger scale, about envisioning a future where your lives fit seamlessly together. When you answer, don't hold back. Paint a vivid picture of what your perfect day looks like, but make sure to include elements that leave room for her. For example, if your perfect day involves exploring a new city, you could say, "I'd spend the morning wandering through a cool neighborhood, find a hidden coffee shop, and then end the day with great food and even better company." What about you? What's your perfect day look like? Notice how you're setting the stage for her to see herself in that scenario? That's exactly the kind of connection she's looking for. And finally, let's tackle one of the boldest questions she might ask. Do you believe in love at first sight? This isn't small talk. This is her way of diving into the realm of emotions and attraction. By asking this, she's not just testing your views on love. She's gauging whether there's a spark between you that could turn into something more. Your response here matters. Be honest, but also leave room for intrigue. For example, you could say, "I think love takes time to grow, but I definitely believe in instant chemistry. It's that feeling when you just click with someone, you know?" This kind of answer shows that you're open to the idea of something special without coming across as overly sentimental or insincere. And if she follows up with a story about her own beliefs or experiences, that's your cue to dig deeper. Ask her, "Have you ever felt that kind of connection before?" This can lead to a deeper, more meaningful conversation that brings you closer together.